Hi, everyone. Welcome to Unliked and Unbothered, the show where we search for the truth and the truth doesn't need your approval. I'm your host, Justin, and today we've got quite a bit to go through, which is what we've decided to call our 20 Principles of Success. It is something that we've listened to on Spotify. We listen to it quite often over here because, again, we're trying to create a culture of accountability with the people that we work with, and this is kind of a good space to start. I would say, aside from the Bible. In first chair today, we've got Sammy Kid. Once again, familiar face. Gang, gang. What's going on, Sammy?
Oh, my goodness. Free to talk. I get it. Nah. Once again, happy to be here.
Shackled.
Always happy to be here.
He's just shackled.
I love following the rules where you don't talk until you're called upon. So I think I'm going to make these guys sweat a little longer.
Wrong.
I can't wait. Oh.
And in studio, we also got Trey back there being my technician today. I appreciate you showing up.
Always.
Word. And then remotely, we got Steven Schmeven on the other side here from Ketchup on Everything. I appreciate you being available this early morning.
Thanks for having me, guys.
I love it. How you doing today, Steve?
I'm all right, man. How are you?
I'm great.
Good deal.
Yeah, so we're gonna start
Really
with
showing
20.
that cup off.
Yeah. So anyway.
Hold on. I heard about today's episode, and hold on, I had to show up the way the show gonna have to roll. You see the hat,
All right, so
you see the change,
he's here.
you know what it is, man. It's time to save some people, baby. Being an American hero, a real American hero, boy. Check out a fireman. They gonna save your ass. Like what I'm gonna try to do today is save some ass. Let's go.
Can we get the shut your fucking mouth? No, I'm just kidding. Hey,
Oh,
what's up, Tyrone?
Too much?
It came in a little late.
My bad. I'll bring it back. My bad.
Nah, it's cool, bro. It looks like he's hyped this morning because we gave him some homework to do, and he did that this morning.
Did it?
Nice little time crunch. Nothing like being in high school again. How you doing today, Tyrone?
Great, baby. We woke up, man. You gotta be happy. Hey.
Right. Enough of his small talk again. We don't care.
Yeah, good. Let's go.
So everybody here, just give me a yeah if you're familiar with the 20 Principles to Success that is on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, to anybody who doesn't know, we're going to show you what this looks like because I don't have the link. Well, I could throw the link up here, but ultimately this is what it looks like. You guys are familiar with this? I can't even get it on the right spot here.
There you go.
There you go.
So when you're looking for it, it's like this little moon that's green. We're going to kind of go through each one of them as a plain principle, but not much context. On the recording, there's plenty more context that does help you as a person kind of get amped for your day, whenever you kind of need a little bit of motivation. This thing does seem to help. I know Sammy can attest to that.
Mm-hmm.
I sent it to him like a long time ago, and I was like, dude, just listen to this on days, and it's to help him motivate just a little bit, So again, just more or less just to try and help some people. It's a little bit more serious of an episode, but the fuck, we'll just, make light of everything, I suppose. I do want everybody here to kind of write down the ones that mean the most to you. And at the end of this, I do want to try and see if we can rank the top 3 or at least get your first one, the best one for you. Okay. And my information guy, Pops J Raw. Feel free to chime in this whole time. And I may want to, do you want a piece of paper and pen to kind of write things down? Because I would love your insight on the end.
I don't write things down.
Perfect.
I'm one of the old guys.
Okay, understood.
Nice.
He doesn't write things down. He says he's an old guy, which old guys usually write things down. So I'm a computer. All right, let's start with the first principle of success here. It is there's nothing you can't have or achieve in life if you're willing to put the work in.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty logical. I mean, if you want something, you've got to at least think about the work that you want that needs to be put in to become successful in whatever you're doing. I think the main point is there's nothing you can't do. I mean, sure, we don't have the bone density to fly with feathers, but apparently we're able to fly with a fucking airplane. So, like I said, there's nothing out there that's impossible if you're willing to put the work in it to achieve. Elaborate.
Well, elaborating is what they're gonna hear on Spotify, but no, I got you. I personally think this is what kicks it all off. I was saying before we started this, it's hard to budge number one. Like, it kicks it all off. I mean,
That's true.
There's nothing you can't have or achieve if you're willing to put the work in. Every single thing that you're about to hear doesn't mean shit. Knowledge isn't,
you decide, right?
Right, because knowledge isn't power. Applied knowledge is power. You know what I mean?
Good point.
That's what I got.
Steve, what about that one?
Have to know where you're going.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely got to put in the effort. You know, I mean, you don't give
And be
100%,
willing.
you're going to get 0%. I mean, that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyrone.
Get ready for war. That's what I'm saying. Get
Love it.
ready for war. You ready to put in that work? Yeah, get ready for war. Ain't none of it easy. There's gonna be so much hate and all that, man. Just
Even when you
keep
ain't
the
asking
change,
for it.
strap
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Right. Strap up and just be ready for war. But that fight integrity, just love that. Because that's the fun of it. That's what you're gonna miss. Because once you get it all, now you chilling. You don't miss me out there,
you're
you know what I mean?
He's foreshadowing
Fall
too.
over.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. You know, I always say failing to prepare is preparing to fail.
Correct.
So, yeah, I guess you got to prepare for this. You got to be ready
Correct.
for it. You got to be ready for war. Trey, any takes on it?
Not necessarily.
All right, kicks it off. He likes it. All right, number 2.
Love it.
Take responsibility for your life, and you will take control of your life.
Yeah.
Big one. We'll start with you this time. We'll kind of go around and we'll just like alternate. So
I'm going to butcher it, but when you hear it on Spotify, it says like Florence Nightingale said it best. I never gave nor took any excuse.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't, when you read that number 2, seriously, listen to it on Spotify. It's life-changing because how they elaborate, it's pure gold.
yeah.
And it never gave nor took any excuse. How many times do you give excuses for your peers to make them feel better? You're really probably hurting them.
Yeah. That's why we're, again,
Speak true.
Culture of accountability. Like,
Yeah.
I did not get up and go for my morning walk. I'm upset.
Well, there's still time in the day.
Sound effect.
Steve,
Right? Sound effect.
Steve, just give us something that, taking responsibility in your life is kind of, just elaborate on that one. I got anything to say on that one?
If you don't take, if you don't take responsibility for your life or, your actions in life, there's always going to be something that's holding you back in some, way, shape, or form. I mean, you're not going to be at 100% because even subconsciously, something's going to keep you down. You know what I mean? So if you're not at full mental clarity, you're not going to be successful. I mean,
Yeah. I feel like Tyrone would have something good to say about this one too. The taking responsibility for your life.
Two words. Gut punch. Okay? There's head punch and there's gut punch. Now the head punch, that hurt, but it puts you to sleep. You wake up, it ain't no thing. You know what I mean? It happened, it's over. The gut punch, you gotta hold the responsibility. You gotta hold it. You really gotta look in the mirror. You can't just act like a knockout and get up and walk off next day. No, because people know what you did. Now we looking at you different. Yeah, take responsibility, buddy. It's a gut punch. It's gonna hurt. But if you take it, realize what you did, now you less likely to do that dumb stuff again. So you ain't got to do that most of the time. It makes you act right, stay right on the good track. Responsibility.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker, we all done did some that we don't want to look. Hey, look, brother, don't act like it didn't happen. You better look at that mirror. You better look at that mirror. Take that.
That's right.
Take that into the tummy.
Yeah, it's taking control of your life and finally getting to that point where you're in control of it is a good feeling. So, the gut punch may hurt, but you need the gut punch to know
Get them
how to not
abs.
take the gut punch next time.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta get them abs.
Trey, you probably got something on this too.
Yeah, this was kind of in my top 3.
Okay.
For the ones, off of personal experience, you gotta, if you don't take accountability for the actions that you create in your life, yeah, it's not going to get better. You
Just
anything that
more.
like the things that you wish you had that you try to manifest, because I believe like manifestation is real.
Of course.
You have to take all that into one and create it. But if you're trying to create it and you're not taking responsibility for the mishaps and the failures, and you're placing blame on everything else but yourself, you're not going to succeed. You're not going to rise to the occasion or evolve better as a person.
Yeah, I'm about to say you won't change. Yep.
Yeah, it's change. Change is hard.
Yeah.
And change is one of the, like, people don't want to do it. Like me, for instance, like I've been sober 8 years. I don't drink liquor, and the change to do that was the most difficult because it's a like Z said, it's a mindset thing, man. Like your brain takes a lot of like abuse because you're thinking of the negatives. So what if I can't? What if this goes wrong? What if this happens? But what if that does happen and something good comes from it? Because flowers always rise from the dirt, no matter the season. Like
It's a good
with the like
Yeah, take
like
risks.
how I'm trying to put it. Like how I'm trying to put it is it's like seasons, bro. It's like the seasons. During the spring and the summer, the flowers are they're in full bloom. They're growing. They're getting strong. But then when the fall comes, it gets cold, so they start to wither and fall down and start to die. But then when winter comes, they go through a certain quote unquote death. But then when the snow melts,
Back
they
to
rise
work.
again. They rise again. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like with life, how I've been looking at it, and I think everybody should look at it from that perspective sometime.
Yeah, I think us as men also we all have a responsibility as a man to take care of things, and with the fruit that we provide for our families and whatnot, that has to be good fruit. It can't be bad fruit. You have to take responsibility and do it the right way. To take control of it.
But if you take the words from Henry Ford, you'll be able to follow these principles very simply. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what
The
Oh,
you've
same
always
result. You get the same result.
Good point.
Dude, another foreshadowing point on my number one.
Yeah,
Was that
Well,
Papa Raw back there?
That was
that's Papa Raw
Okay.
back there.
Dropping
I
gems.
love it.
dropping that Henry Ford.
That's
right
why we
there.
brought him in, for the wisdom
Right.
of everything.
Right?
Number 3. Let's get this thing moving along because we got 20 of these fucking things.
Right? It's okay. It'll be a healthy episode.
There's always something to be grateful for. Steve, we're going to start with you. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change your name too, by the way, Steve, on this show. You're going to be Zteve because everybody calls you Z. So I'm just going to put Steve with a Z now.
Steve with a Z.
Yep, you're Z.
There you go.
You're Steve.
It's like he's Eastern European.
Go ahead.
Do
Elaborate
all
on this one,
lowercase
Steve.
letters
So
and then the Z
what was it again?
uppercase
Sorry.
capital.
You got it.
What was number 3 again?
There's always something to be grateful for.
Yeah, I mean, shit, like just waking up, man. If you're not grateful for being alive every day, I mean, you don't want to fall into that zombie mode. You know what I'm saying?
Just at the end of my coffee. Sorry, don't take that offensively.
So that's how I look at it, man. Like,
Yeah.
I meditate almost every morning. I wake up, you know what I'm saying? And like that's how I keep myself, clear throughout the day. Like, but it kind of changes up once I get to work. I get a shitty mood most of the time. I mean, that's all right though. But yeah,
I told my buddy yesterday. I said butter doesn't happen if you don't churn.
Right.
You know what I mean? You get butter when you churn, so you got to keep working, even though it's not something that we don't necessarily want to do. Which obviously this is more like, hey, I love hanging out with you guys and doing this shit.
Right.
If this became work, we're good.
Be best life ever.
Yeah. But yeah,
so
what you said,
it's-
waking up and writing it down, that's good. Like thinking about it, it's good.
Yeah,
Go ahead, keep
I mean,
going.
because there's people out there that don't see the next day, so you have to be thankful.
can't walk,
You're
can't
right.
talk, can't hear,
Yep.
can't see.
Yep. This is actually my number 2 on my top 3.
Yeah.
And it's because I tie it in like this one probably won't hit if you don't have a strong connection with God, is my opinion. I'll take it there. But I have a very strong connection with God. And to piggyback off of Zteve, just waking up, man, thank you. Thank you so much that I can kiss my kids goodbye. And, you know, I feel like, thankfully, there's always been that protective shell over my family. Like, we don't have it the best, but somehow, some way, we're always just safe. We're safe. We're happy. And that right there is just huge, just being a father and thanking God every day.
I would like to see Tyrone elaborate a little on this too, because he dealt with his parents not being able to
Yeah,
hear
I'll just
his whole life.
that's
great, you know, being grateful work for you.
well, that's funny you even went there with it because I was gonna say not to take it there and
Some
get
bullshit.
too real.
What's going on?
No, some real
Hey,
shit.
welcome
Not to
back.
get too real. Not to get too
Couldn't hear
real.
you.
Can't hear you still.
You can't hear me? Okay. Grateful. I was gonna say for everybody else that we connecting.
Broke character there.
Yeah, definitely.
Broke character there. Back in the game.
Okay.
North Carolina
No.
Wi-Fi.
There it is. It's that Wakanda.
We call it Wakanda Wi-Fi. All right. Wait, where are we? Something to be grateful
Something
for.
to be grateful for. Still.
Wi-Fi connection being strong.
Right?
Yeah, here.
No.
Existent.
I'll give you something else to be grateful for. I was thinking right before this episode started how cool it was that we started off in a fucking meeting in Corey's house.
Yeah.
And we're here.
Yeah.
We still have a long way to go, but that's good.
Episode 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually on the road with my phone, just like facing the roof of my vehicle.
Right?
All right. Trey, I'm just going to skip you today, even though I know you're a grateful person.
Okay.
Do you want to elaborate on that? Just be quick, because your last
What
one
was it again?
Your one was long-winded.
What was it again?
There's always something to be grateful for. I don't need to hear about photosynthesis on this one, okay?
No. I mean, to be successful, you have to be grateful.
Yeah.
I just know that from personal experience watching other people. So yeah, be grateful that you're
happy.
Be grateful that you woke up.
Stop playing, man. I'm back, baby.
People.
All right. Well, you know, you could just come in without talking.
Boy, you said it, Tyrone. Fuck Trey.
My man, please continue. Please continue.
All right. Hey, remember the rule. That was too many. Irritated. No, it's all good. I don't
All
care.
right, Tyrone, grateful.
All right. So my grateful. Is it messing up again?
This is
Are
the
you
best
kidding?
ever.
All right. Now is it working again? I
You
feel
want
like
me
it's
to
started
continue,
cutting out
Justin?
again.
Nah, mine was.
All right.
I'm just waiting for him to be able to talk. Go.
All right. Now can you hear me? We good? All right. Well, I think I'm grateful.
I'm grateful for him.
I would have to go with everybody if you ever, not to get too deep, but I would say that if you really lost a close loved one, because after that, like that's when I started feeling the real feeling of grateful. Like, damn, all this stuff don't really matter, and all that stuff don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? When I lost, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. My parents and stuff like that, like close one. That's when I feel like grateful. Everybody is grateful. Watch. You'll feel real grateful in a whole different. Then you start, looking at life different. But yeah, that's mine.
Gotcha. Okay, moving on
Great,
to
ever
number
get all
4.
quiet. Great,
Follow
everyone
your-
is done.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the next one. It's follow your own path, which
Tigga's doing right now.
I'll be honest. I think it took a little bit of you guys here that are on this show encouraging me to kind of be the host of the show and or believe in something like this. So I don't know if I'm on my own path. It was more or less just kind of like seeing the niche that we could be in and just not taking any excuses for getting it started. Just get it going. And here we are following this path. But maybe my own and maybe us as a whole just following our path together.
For sure.
More foreshadowing to other parts.
Right.
I'm going to start here with Tyrone because I don't want to deal with his Wi-Fi. So go ahead. Let's start with you.
I would say for me, it would be just believing it. This is the first time, like, actually
I
believing
don't know what it is. Maybe
it
because
messing
you
up
have two
again?
devices connected to your Wi-Fi or something is
Hold on,
pulling too
hold
much.
on.
Fucking die,
Oh, wow.
bro.
It's all right.
Hold on, I'm gonna cut this other one off.
We love it.
We love it.
All right, is that better?
Did you just hard R his name?
Nah.
Did he take her?
You know, got him with a ticker. All right, Trey, let's start with you, man. Follow your own path.
Follow your own path.
Elaborate.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, it goes down with purpose. Here, yeah, let me get closer.
Money.
It goes down to purpose. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own purpose. Everybody has their own path. I like, damn, what's the quote? There's a quote in one of these rap verses where he basically says like, I saw the fork, but I went the other way. Everybody, like, when you see the fork and you can't follow everybody else. Everybody has their own path to their own passion and their purpose. Even if your purpose matches up with somebody else's, their pathway was different. So yours isn't going to be the same. Yours is, you're going to go through different mistakes, failures, ups, and things like that to essentially get to your purpose. So,
But they're yours.
yeah, they're yours. They're systematically yours. So your system isn't going to work for everybody else's, but you can always give pointers and things like that to,
Yeah.
For sure. Especially with
You
people.
know, I think one of the things they say when they elaborate on this part is, what was it? It's don't let unsuccessful people tell you otherwise. Don't tell you how to be successful. When somebody who's not so successful is telling you what you can and cannot do, tends to put my antennas up and be like, "The fuck have you done?"
right.
Yep.
So don't try to
those
tell
who
me.
know, what is it? It's like those who don't know talk, and those who know don't say a thing. Something like that from Nas.
Yeah. See
It's
all
true.
these rap verses.
Hey, welcome back.
I think I see Tyrone.
That was quiet. I was quiet.
Did you mute your microphone?
Son of a no. Come on.
I don't hear. So now it's like you're trying to hear us, but you didn't have your headphone in. Now you have your headphone in, and I can't hear you.
This is beautiful.
So is your microphone on?
Yeah. Now we good?
No.
Right.
No.
And it's gone.
And it's gone. And it's gone.
Oh, I wish
We're
we
just
had
gonna
that.
put that into some mutual funds and see how that does in the market. And it's gone.
And it's gone. Your ticket. It's all gone.
What?
Your ticket.
Steve, I'd like to start with you on the next one. I don't think you really elaborated on follow your own path, so you can start with that one real quick.
Yeah, I
if you'd
can.
like
I
to.
can give you, just real quick. I mean, it's the right thing to do. I mean, because you're going to have people, trying to suggest or pressure you to go a different way. And you're ultimately, you're probably going to regret it, not following your own path. And that regret is just going to, break away everything else in these 20 principles. Like if you have regret, everything else is just going to fall aside.
I got you. All right. Hey, let's run back to Tyrone real quick to see if we can test his levels. Tyrone, follow your own path. Elaborate.
Well, following your own path, but believing in it. Because you have to believe. Because once you actually believe, which is hard because no one sees your path the way you see it. So you're going to hear a lot of the more people you can hear more negative than actually support. It's kind of crazy, but it usually goes on like that. But definitely follow your path and believe in it. And just like I said, just know it's gonna get crazy, man. But that's the fun part. Back to that war statement.
But you're half the reason I'm following this path because you got me into it. And I was like, yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, and then you went nuts though with it, baby. That man was like, yo.
What you think I was gonna do? You think I was gonna half-ass some commitment shit? No, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Justin, man, let's just do it, bro. Like, you're like, all right, you want to just do it, bro? Let's just do it.
Little did you know, I had a bunch of equipment already ready to go.
Yeah, all of a sudden, this motherfucker had like a little briefcase like this, right? Like this big, but he was pulling out microphones, 20 out speakers. You know what I mean? He was pulling out the whole thing out there.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Jesus.
Anyways, all right, so let's move on. Steve, I'm going to start with you on this one just to elaborate, but I'm just going to say it, and then you go ahead and go into it. Never stop learning and working on yourself. Number 5.
Yeah, you always have room to grow, no matter how old you are. So, I mean, you know, knowledge is power, man. You know, just keep going.
Yeah.
It's a quick response, bro.
You know, this is something that I've been struggling a little bit with in my personal life when people around me don't necessarily like support the things that we were just talking about. We're like, hey, not everybody's going to be there. I think it's clear when somebody themselves says the words, hey, I'm here to better myself, that they're working on doing that, you know, working on yourself and never stop learning. I mean, read books, continuously look for new information on the things that you do like. I mean, when we first started this, I didn't have any technological education or anything like that. I just started plugging shit together and then sat in front of it and, hey, turned up levels and here we are. So I think that's that's another piece to it too. Is like try to get rid of all the things that hold you down and stop you from doing whatever you think you want to do, your own path. And then when you're on that path, I think that just continuing to learn, whether that be reaching for information or stepping into it and learning with the experience, I think those are important.
Yeah, definitely.
Tyrone?
Say it again. Say the question again, because I got some.
Yeah, it's not a question. Yeah, but it's the
Principle.
principle. Never stop learning and working on yourself.
Okay, two answers to that. One is it's got to be one of the most hardest things to do because I don't know. I feel like the way we don't set up in our heads when you hear learn, it just hits off as boring. You know what I'm saying? So it's like finding something that you want to do. So learning is fun and falling in love with that. And then I want to say to that, two part to that, the young you and to the young people, try to preach that part to them because it's hard to tell somebody and criticize their craft without them taking it like you hating when you're really being like, nah, man, if you kind of tighten that up or you try to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's one of the almost hardest things to do. Thank you.
Yeah. Never stop learning and working on yourself is the one we're on right now.
Oh, we're still on this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Sammy Kid had to go pee.
No, it wasn't that. It was a false alarm phone call.
He sat on the toilet and
that's resolved now. Never stop learning and working on yourself.
Hold it. Kobe.
All right, that deuce, baby.
This is an honorable mention. It's an honorable mention for me on my top 3. I had this one fighting my 3 places, but man, I don't know where to begin without sounding redundant. Never stop learning and working on yourself. I try that every day. I feel like we fail, successful people fail more than most. So it's really difficult because I want to skip ahead to what number 18 is, but I got to hold myself because I'll just say number 18 ties in to never stop learning and working on yourself very much. Yeah. So I'm going to stop there.
Yeah, understood. It's hard to elaborate when we start bleeding.
I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's hard. Yeah, all I'm saying is, though, it's actually really hard because you think you're perfect unless you get somebody that's like influential. Do you really listen to? Like to really work on yourself? I don't know. You always feel like you got to figure it out, especially when you're young. Like, what you gonna tell me, mom? What you gonna tell me, dad? I got this, bro. You don't get bitches like me. I know what I'm doing, bro. You know, like me. You know,
don't get bitches like me.
It's too bad you guys didn't hear my conversation with Tyrone before we were on the air, how he was just like blaming me for not being on air at 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like, you know what?
Yo,
You're
don't
right.
play with me.
You're
See,
right.
now you about to piss me off. Why you gonna bring that up? Why you gonna bring that up? Why would you bring that up? See, now I gotta curse you. Don't make me. Listen,
relax.
let's wait. Tell me this. Now we got more people in the room. Let's just get it. Let's just get it straight and make sure. Am I wrong? Okay. If somebody tells you, hey, we need you at 8 o'clock, that's when we starting. So I got me all ready. You know what I'm saying? I got my whole creative juices ready to flow at 8 o'clock. Then at 8:05, maybe 8:01, I might give him that, but either way, it wasn't 8 o'clock. He says we changing it to 8:30. Oh, hell nah. That's not what my contract says. You said 8. I brought my creative joint to 8. What you think at 8:30 is just going to show back up? What do you think I'm doing this to be cute? What do you think I'm doing this for? No, okay? I'm doing this for the craft. You messed
I'm just
up.
trying to
That's
find
50,000.
out where I said 8
You owe me
o'clock.
50,000. You want me to push from 8 to 8:30? I need 50,000.
It's 50,000.
50,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a game. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on my craft. This is an artist. I am an artist. I will be treated as such. My contract is 8 o'clock. Because your team ain't ready, that's your fault. 50,000. All right, but you my man, I'll charge you
Appreciate
35.
it.
You know what I'm saying? 35.
All right.
Hold up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's my fault.
No.
Uh-oh.
What does it say right there? I'm
we-
aiming for 8 to 8:30.
He gave the range, damn it. I had 8:30 in my head.
To be fair,
Wait a minute. You know a brother got one phone, a brother got another phone. Let me show you the one the text he did show you. Hold on. He's trying to show you the text that he needs to read it. Like our phone don't work. Like I don't got the one that says 8 o'clock on it.
I looked at my texts with you. It must have been a messenger. if I said 8 exactly.
Right? He's trying to act like I'm baby mom.
All this blame game shit.
Hold on.
Which one are we on?
Number 6.
Jesus
The
Christ. Hey, we gotta
opposite
get
of what's going on right now. We're sitting
Yeah.
there pointing fingers. We got number 6 is going to set us.
Yeah,
You
right.
are retarded.
Listen, we only got we're 32 minutes into this, so let's get it going. We're gonna try and get this moving.
We're at number 6.
Yeah.
Can I do it? Can
Yeah,
I
go
do
ahead.
it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Run it.
Live with integrity. Good luck.
Fuck.
Good luck. Live with integrity. You know what that means? It means you do the right thing even when nobody's looking.
So
It's
hard.
character.
It's character,
So
my
Bill-
man.
Building
So,
character.
I can I go first? Can I go first to this one? I just want to give a shout
Please
out
do.
to Papa Smurf. He gave me this crucial information that stuck with me a long time ago, and it has been with me ever since. We were working, and he said, Tyrone, listen, always work as if somebody's watching. Then you ain't never gotta worry about nothing. If you're always working like the boss is right there watching, you ain't never gotta worry. So if they do come in, you ain't worried. You're already doing the right thing. You're already doing what you're supposed to be doing. So that biggie back off integrity, like that just showed me, like, bro, you don't have to be like these guys that are jumping all the bosses here and doing all that. For what? You see me? I ain't breaking nothing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I ain't worried about nothing.
Mhm.
What's the problem? They must be doing something. Work as if the boss is always watching, bro. Integrity, that's mine.
Yeah. Steve.
Yeah. So I've been at my current employer for 18 years, and I'm in a position.
Kobe.
I'm in a management position, and town's not small, but it's small. So
You small town whore.
yeah, I know the integrity thing, man. Like. I do. I work in sales. I manage the guys out in the shop, all that stuff. So, I have to make sure I'm on my toes, because I want to represent this company as well as representing myself. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
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 I feel like when Tyrone talks about it, about looking at you or watching you while you're doing it, it kind of makes me say, hold on. Because if you're acting like somebody's watching you all the time, is it really integrity? Is it really building your character to be? Well, listen, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying that what you're talking about will build good habits of good character. But I believe that integrity is not worrying about anymore somebody watching you. It's doing what's right, just because the reward is doing something with integrity. It's like, you know, you do it because it not only like feels good, but it helps others too. Like it doesn't, you know what I mean? You're not doing it just for the sole purpose of like being noticed. You're just doing it because it's the right thing to do.
I feel like I should have
The
said
reward
it.
is living the life of integrity.
Yeah, I'm about to say I should have said it like you're showing, like you always work like if someone's watching, like you know what I mean. You don't got to worry about it because you're always just working. Like, you know what I mean? Like you always do the right thing, kind of thing. Yeah, I should elaborate more on that, but yeah, for sure.
Well, again, no. The way that you said it is correct because that's
right,
the way I learned. Well, that's the way I learned to drive. Is I thought that my dad was there telling me, like, as I was driving, if I was driving too fast and he was feeling uncomfortable and he was in that seat, then I'm obviously doing something incorrectly. And over that thought process, in which you've pointed out, it does create good habits to be a person of character, of high character with integrity. That's what I wanted to do. Next one, give it your all.
I think that one applies to what Tyrone was saying a lot. Give it your all.
Yeah.
That right there. Now, if you're always, but again, if you're spiritual, you can always work and give it your all as if God's your boss and watching you. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people that live by the book feel, and I don't live by the book, by the way, but I love it.
Amen.
Yeah, right. Nobody's going to judge you but God in the end. Right. So you don't have to worry about unsuccessful people judging you, this and that. You give it your all and you're doing what you feel is right. That's success. It's not necessarily how much money it's on X amount of dollars or the type of house that you're living in. It's achieving what you're setting out to do. It's achieving your goals. That's simple. It's simple. It doesn't always have to be flashy. Yeah, that's the important part.
Just want to elaborate on what I was saying. Go ahead.
Most of the time, success isn't necessarily that flashy.
Yeah.
So you're like, what the hell? So I hope you're grateful that you got it. You know,
look at Adam Sandler. He's not flashy. Another time we fucking put Adam Sandler on the show.
Right.
For sure.
Give it your all, man.
I wanted to elaborate on me talking to Tyrone just before how he was like, oh, you know, you took it and you ran, and I was like, what the fuck did you expect, bro? Do you want me to do this half-ass? I don't know about you, but I don't do that. So, welcome to the studio, Tyrone. Just because I'll segue into you, go ahead and just give me something on giving it your all.
Yo, I was just gonna say everything you do only because I feel like you truly won't get better the next day if you're not giving it your all. Like you gotta try as hard as you can. So you can be like, okay, I tried as hard as I can. This is what I did wrong. So the next day I'm doing this. And you know what I mean? I'm going harder at that. Like every time when I tell y'all, like right now, I'm giving it my all. I look. I had to switch the hats on y'all. Y'all don't even notice I'm giving it my all, doing it. You know what I mean? I'm doing photo costume changes because I'm trying to give it all that I got for this. You know what I'm saying? It may be little, but I'm giving it my all. Represent.
Yeah, exposing how dumb you are all the time. I love it.
Hold on. If this gonna pay the
shit.
Hold on.
Follow your own path. You're doing it.
I get front and center and do it. It's gonna pay some bills.
I love it.
Sorry. Go ahead.
We got to get this dude like top-notch Wi-Fi, like top-notch internet connection with how animated he is. It's beautiful.
Who out there wants to sponsor us and give us their connection?
Spectrum,
yeah. So all right, let's move on to Steve. Just elaborate a little bit on give it your all.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, man. Like I feel personally for myself, if I don't give it 100% every day, I'm at 0%.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I might not get everything done that I want to get done, but if I don't give it that effort, I don't feel like I've done anything at all.
Awesome. Love it. You can change the way you feel at any moment by changing your focus.
Number 8.
Say it again.
Who wants to start? You can change the way you feel at any moment by changing your focus.
Yo, I feel like that's the number one. Go ahead. I'm out.
I'll keep it simple and clean. I mean, if you're a master at finding something to be grateful for, then your focus is always going to be a win. It's always going to be a win.
That's a great point.
It's sometimes it feels impossible to achieve, but that's when you really tap into changing your focus.
That's when I call Trey, or I call Tyrone, or I
Right.
call my dad. I call
Right.
you. You know what I mean? I call you guys, and I
Go-
say,
yo,
you know, I'm a
go-
little unmotivated today.
Going back to number 5, though, never stop learning and working on yourself. It's important that you are building a team,
Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah.
So that is so crucial. Look at any really successful person. They have some sort of a team behind them or with them, not necessarily behind them, but with them. You know what I mean? So Tyrone, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
No, actually, I'm going to go
Change
last.
the way you
I got
feel
the-
at any
I got the
moment by
jump for this one.
changing
I
your
got the
focus.
jump for this one. I'm going last.
All right.
All right, wait. Before you go, Steve, Trey,
Nothing.
chime in.
I'm good.
He's changing his focus. He's happy. All right, Steve,
Okay.
move on.
Bang, bang, bang. Nice.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Steve.
just to go back on, like, I mentioned earlier, once again, I meditate on a daily basis, and it doesn't always have to be in the morning, like if I find myself at work and I'm getting pissed off or something like that, I just step away by myself for a few minutes and just recalibrate, you know what I mean? And it does change your mood. Like, I know a lot of people think meditation is, BS, but dude, I've been doing it for a few years now, and it's definitely
No. Meditation, I think, also plays into the being grateful, because what you're doing is you're focusing on small things. And in my experience of meditation, which I tend to do in the shower, is I start watching beads of water and I try to focus in on the smallest things with my eyes closed and just kind of enjoy the environment, because last bastion of American freedom is the bathroom. There's no area in this world that you can be private besides the fucking
no
bathroom.
cameras.
Bro, no bullshit. No bullshit. I had a counselor one time before she retired on me, of course, old biddy. I had a retired counselor tell me, yo, take long showers. Enjoy your shower.
Yeah.
Don't speed through, because you're going to miss those moments, because it's a select few of spots that you really have, especially when you got kids. Oh my God, dude. They be space invaders, bro. Space invaders. That's a bluey term. Go ahead.
All right. Number 9.
Whoa.
Every time I
ain't
hear him
dropped
say
the
number
tip
9.
yet. Whoa,
As soon
whoa. You just gonna
Tyrone.
drop
We
the
still got
gem.
Tyrone.
Just for that, I'm gonna need you to read over that
Forgive me,
principle.
bro.
One more
Sorry.
again. Go ahead.
You can change the way you feel at any moment by changing your focus.
Which I think is the number one it's the number one way to get rid of depression, stress, anxiety. If you can master that sentence right there. And me, being from my background and the stuff I came from, when I tell you I was constantly on a switch focus anyway, boy, when I mean it wasn't hard to be in a situation and be like, yo, this sucks. Or this is getting sad. This is getting too angry. Yo, I'm out. Like, I'm out. I'm gonna go start my own party. Even if it was just like, I'm just gonna go turn on the video game. Like, I'm literally getting out of this mindset, this situation, because it sucks. And I also realized
Video
too,
games
like,
help.
your mind is your worst enemy. You start thinking about something bad, and you sitting there for 20 minutes thinking about it. Yo, it just got 80 times worse, man. Yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm about to go take a walk. I'm about to go stare at a blue jay.
That the video games tend to help, but then in the end they don't, because you realize that you wasted time. You didn't build anything.
There's a balance.
Yeah, it's the
There's
tough.
definitely a balance.
Oh yeah,
I get sucked into it.
Yeah, but I do understand getting away with it for the.
Well, I was gonna say I could challenge you right now, because if you're making money of it, what you talking about? Yeah. Monthly subscriber.
That's
$2.99
fucking
a month.
awesome.
Making $2 a month. What you talking about? Yes. Give my money.
This fucking motherfucker. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Was that too close? The nigga lips too close? My bad.
All right. I'm not going to elaborate on this one, besides saying that this next one is my number 1.
Woo!
It's follow your purpose. Don't chase money. Don't chase money for the sole purpose of chasing money. Chase your purpose.
And the money will chase you.
Sammy.
Yeah. This right here, number 1, little backstory. we work the same job. Justin got me this job. When he got me my job, he hit me with the 20 principles. That was the first one. So just this right here, this hits home because it got me positioned to where I am. And I still have a lot to learn, a whole lot to learn. But the 20 principles, man, specifically number nine, listen, as a salesman, you start chasing the money, you're fucked. You're fucked. It's reverse psychology at its finest when you're talking about money, because you need to be a problem solver for people.
The payout you can't focus on.
Yes.
The payout you can't focus on. You just focus on the law of large numbers. How much am I doing?
Yes.
And how many people am I helping? How many projects am I happy about? The growth that, these are the things. Yeah.
Yep. And that's that end result. Yeah. Searching for that end result, man. You got to follow your purpose.
Yeah. Steve.
Yeah. Emotions have frequency, man. So, I mean, if you're always chasing the money, like, Sam and I touched on this on one of our episodes of KOE, you're not really focusing on money. You're focusing on the fact that you don't have money. And that's, negative energy, man. Because most people, when they're thinking about chasing the money, they're thinking about they want that money because they need to pay their bills. They want to go on a big vacation. They want to do this. They want to do that. And that, even though you don't think of it that way, it's still bringing like negativity in. And you're just drawing, the fact that you don't have what you want.
Right. You're telling the universe, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to stay on track, chase the purpose, because if you meet the end result, you'll have what you want.
Right. And if you're chasing money, you'll realize that you'll be in a place that you didn't want to be. That's later on too. You know what I mean? Makes sense. Tyrone.
Yep. That's that build the brand. Don't, what is it? Don't build the, how am I trying to say it? You don't look to build the brand. The brand is you. The brand becomes you. Like, you don't worry. It's like, don't worry about, it's like, you know what I mean? Don't worry, because if you become your brand, the money comes to you anyway. Like, people want you. They want your brand. And for me personally, I'm going to say that I literally just learned this.
Building a brand is out there.
Yeah, like, I learned this literally. I'm going to say literally this past summer. I'm 40 and I just learned this past summer. Like, Tyrone, that's what I've been doing this whole time, is chasing money. Like, no, bro, work on you, fix your craft. Then people will pay for you. Like, you ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I literally got it this summer talking with you, Justin, on this podcast. I'm like, we just go. And then if we build it, they'll come for us. We ain't got to, you know what I mean? We ain't got to do it. So, what I mean, for sure, believing. But that's the two. You gotta really believe in you. You know what I mean? It'll build and it'll come, and then they'll come.
Oh, you already did.
I kicked it off.
You kicked it off. Trey.
I agree with everybody.
Beautiful. I like that he's just like so stoic today. I can't wait until one day it's been a talk to have him be a host of a different show. So when we have him do it. Just keep it reserved for now, bro.
Right. I like the stoic.
Yeah, exactly.
He's definitely
about to put Stephen B. Smith on your ass. All right, hey, there's this one. This one is probably my number two. This one is probably my number two. There's no such thing as a failure unless you fail to learn the lesson the failure brought. Self-explanatory. Y'all can just start. I said this last week, dude. We didn't even realize as kids that like failure is what brings success, and nobody ever put it in our minds that way. Like,
failure is a bad word.
You just constantly throw shit together like this equipment, and you keep failing. At one point or another, we've all heard that failure is not an option, whether it be something like a song or somebody said it in a song or it's been in a book. Yeah, it is. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And you're not telling me how to do it, so I'm going to go do it while you're not telling me how to do it, okay?
You didn't elaborate. You did not elaborate. Y'all did not
Nobody's trying to give you the information to one-up you, to go ahead of you.
Right. Y'all did not elaborate that bar, man. That's for sure. Because
I look at it as...
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, is he still there? Is he still there?
He's there. Don't tell me I left.
He's there. We just can't hear him.
Oh, that's all I heard. Oh,
I can't come out of character like this as many times as I have today. I can't do this.
This is a good episode. I like this.
Am I good?
Steve, there's no such thing as failure Unless you
Yeah,
learn.
there's honestly there's not anything, you know, that you can't accomplish, even if it takes you multiple times. You know, the only time you fail is when you quit. That's it.
Right.
Absolutely. What I was going to say is it kind of goes hand in hand with the knowledge isn't power, applied knowledge is power. I mean, you can look at a book. That book can be your most lethal weapon with the knowledge and wisdom that could be in it that you can soak up and apply. Or it could literally just be a background on your podcast, sitting there not doing anything. The way you look at it, you always got to move with a purpose.
Yeah.
Always got to move with a purpose and keep going and keep learning.
Tyrone, hurry up and finish what you were going to say because I couldn't hear you.
Now I was just gonna say, with failing is actually the beautiful part of it. That's what we got to. That's how you got to represent it.
I love this.
Failing is.
I feel like you're doing this on
part.
purpose at this point.
Oh,
We
wait,
don't
wait.
hear you.
Yeah.
We don't hear you.
God damn it.
Learn the lesson.
Hey,
Wakanda Wi-Fi.
Got freezing
Yeah, right.
and stuff. Oh man, I can't.
I don't know.
with this.
Hey, whatever. He's going to get it one of these days. Again,
Get it.
failure.
And you want to know why? Can I segue into number 11?
Sure, go ahead. All right, guys. Well, that's it. As we sign off again, I thought this was America. I'm sorry.
Wrong.
Through obstacles, you're gonna see the struggle. Don't mean to push your bubble, we need the hustle. Don't get rocked all over, you need some muscle. The coach can be safe when they feed us muscles. Through obstacles, you're gonna see the struggle. Don't mean to push your bubble, we need the hustle. Don't get rocked all over, you need some muscle. The coach can be safe when they feed us muscles. Usually using a rubber tip sword when I'm making a point, blood boiling. So now I'm getting annoyed. The time for laughter has come to an end. Now I'm talking about every topic that seemed to offend. Choose to ignore or pretend the devil ain't among us. Temptation we face and making people some puppets. Prosperity and freedom, you know the people love it. Obsessed with this music, the one who overdoes it. I find people with guns that trust more than the doctrine, and would go so far as to say that the people have lost it. I'm on the ground, so I got my best interest more than an expert that says the right but just isn't.